Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. And as usual, starting off with Euro USD, and priced it exactly as what we were expecting yesterday. Didn't really get going, sort of got down to the level and then bounced off there. So as I said yesterday, not really keen in jumping in short down here. Much rather prefer something higher up at 107,615. And what you could also do, to be quite honest, is just get that channel in and sort of you want to be short off the top of the channel. So a little bit of divergence here, but I don't think it's meaning anything. This is just a strong area of support. So if we just get down to the hour, and you'll see yesterday's price action was pretty much non-existent. We were looking for a bounce, should I rather say a retest of either 107,489 or a little bit higher up here at 107,615. So oscillators all grouping back to the upside. I would be very wary about what's going on at the moment and be looking for my next entry short. So you drop down to the 15-minute, you may see structure here on the 15-minute as well. So each one of these tails, see that tail, this tail where we are, well, we almost are at the moment, just a little bit below there. All these tails here are going to offer some form of resistance. So we're looking to short, just looking for price action to show the way. And just going to put this last level in here because it's probably well worth paying attention to this area. And that is 107,407. So we're looking for inside bar, engulfing bar, pin bars off one of these levels for another entry short. So it's 107,407. 107,489, and then even the best opportunity, in my opinion, would be 107,613 if we do get that high. So that's kind of the view we got there. Moving on to Japanese yen, so US dollar, Japanese yen. Target is almost done. I would almost say it is hit. That's 143.53. What we were looking for is a continuation to the upside. We've got the continuation, but we have a bit of a wedge break to the wrong side. So there's my wedge, and when you see this kind of price action, you bet your bottom dollar you only have a 25% probability of it continuing. You've got a 75% probability of it coming back, and either back into the wedge, and then the wedge becomes the wedge becomes a channel like that. It's probably what's going to happen. If it does break this trend line to the downside, then you're looking for the wedge target. And the wedge target, coincidentally, is 137,775, which is a swing high. So with that in the back of your mind, if you pop down to the hour, you'll see we are coming up to an area which could very well offer some support. So we're looking for longs, and we're looking for longs at 139,705. If that doesn't happen, we're looking a little bit lower at 139,371. And if that fails, we'd be looking somewhere along this trend line, or even as low as 138,898. But I think you're probably going to find something happening in the area that we're in right now. If you just look at the 15-minute, you'll see this is quite a solid area of support here that we're coming up to. So that's the dollar looking really interesting. Moving on to pound, British pound, Japanese yen. This is still a no-no for me, to be quite honest. We're still range bound, tail to the upside, tail to the downside. The only bullish thing here is the fact that we're making higher lows and a few higher highs. Oscillators are nowhere, and then the other bullish thing is the moving averages. But that doesn't point itself to a decent entry or a decent bit of structure to trade off. So for me, get your trend lines in from the highs of yesterday and the lows of yesterday. That gives you a triangle. You need to wait for a break either way. So I'm just going to put horizontals in here. So that's the downside. And you can take the first high there on the high. So yeah, London breakout may very well work. Didn't work out yesterday. It kind of broke the upside, but didn't do anything else. So London breakout may very well work again today, but I have a feeling this is still going to stay sideways. So it is consolidating inside the range. So break either way at this stage. Could be the breakdown to come test the lows here, which would be an entry long for me at 171.270, or alternatively, we're going to break the upside, but then I would wait for the pullback onto structure before jumping in long. So this one is a sit on hands at the moment. Moving on to Euro British Pound, and pretty much a similar kind of situation. We've bounced off this weekly support down here at 0.86710, and didn't really get going. We've got sort of a couple of 1 hour bars, well, quite a few 1 hour bars, but then we hit the top here and we just went sideways. So plan still stays the same on this pair. I'm looking for a decent break of this zone, and this zone is 0.87012 and 0.86940. So I need a decent break up and then a pullback and a retest of it before the confirmation of the trend reversal is there for me. So at the moment, moving averages have crossed over. I don't like the oscillators, and I don't like what price is doing right now. So it run, and then it's just going sideways into a range. And the longer it goes sideways, the higher the probability of it is that you can toss a coin to get the direction. So in my opinion, you'll probably find it pull back. Now, just get this trend line in. It's going to give you some clues of to what's going on. And you can also just drop down to the 15-minute, to be quite honest, and look for structure here. So you can see how important these two levels are. You can see how we got through the first one fairly easily, and the second one we've been bouncing around. So watch 15-minute, look for the oscillators to pull back, wait for structure on. Even if it is at this level, it'd be well worth taking the opportunity. You're going to end up with something like a 68 to 100 point stop loss for a potential break. So I think that's well worth the risk at the moment. But if you don't get the structure here, I'd wait lower down. And this zone here at 0.86940 is probably the right area to be paying attention to. And just put your next level in there. I move to the left to see if there's anything else. We've got one more level to put in. So there's 3 levels here. You can see the more solid area of support, and that is between 0.86940 and 0.86906, so 0.86900 basically. So yeah, that's the area that I would be waiting for. I think I would rather wait there for an opportunity long. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend.